Hey guys, welcome back to Watch Me World channel. So I'm elevating the thing. I'm doing some cupcakes, guys. I really feel inspired and think I could do this. So let's make the cake. So of course, again, I got my girls to help me with the cake. Well, one of my daughters, this is little Bria. She is making the cupcakes for me and basically just pouring in the cake mix. We are using the white cake mix, the Betty Crocker brand. And again, we're not sponsored by Betty Crocker, but it is a cheaper brand in the supermarket and it's pretty tasty. So last time we did the rainbow cake, it was so sweet, so we decided to go with the white cake, and it's less sweet. It's not as sweet as the rainbow one, so I think it works out good for the cupcakes. So now we're just gonna separate as usual. We are separating our wet ingredients. So this is we're using 2 eggs, and we're also using 1 cup and a quarter of milk, and also a 1/3 cup of oil. And as you know, we whisk that all together. Once we whisk that all together, then we're going to be adding our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. And guys, this instruction is also on the cake box mix, so you can also follow the instructions. They do use 3 eggs, but we use 2 eggs. I don't know, I just prefer using 1 less egg. I don't want it to be like tasting, I don't want to taste the egg in the cake, so less egg for me. That's how I see it. So now baby Brie is going to be greasing the pans before we add in our cake mix for the cupcakes. I was so surprised. The cupcakes baked so fast, like literally 15 minutes. So we preheated the oven to 350 degrees and then we popped those in. Now we're going to be mixing out our icing. We are using the buttercream Betty Crocker icing, and then we're going to be using dark blue as well as purple. Unfortunately, they did not come out the color that we wanted or intended it to be. We were going for like a mermaid theme. These cupcakes are made for my daughter's birthday, her 10th birthday, which I will be adding a video maybe next week, just showing you guys how it turned out for her little party with just the family. So yeah, we're just mixing it out, just adding in some more of the dye just to see if the food coloring, to see if it's gonna go darker, but it didn't. And you don't want to add too much because it tends to get bitter, so maybe 4 drops to see if it does change the color a bit, and then let it sit for a while. So I wanted to up my game on decorating, so I did purchase this cake decorating turntable, as well as it comes with tools like icing tools, also cake tools and stuff like that, so I could do proper piping on the cupcakes. Like, it cost about $21 on Amazon, and that's $21 Canadian. So it wasn't bad. It came with a lot of tips. Like, we had to really go through to see which tips we wanted to use. So we're definitely going to be doing more cupcakes and more cake baking, and we'll be trying out the different tips. And honestly, I think I might do a video just trying out the tips, like just putting some icing in and maybe doing 10 tips at a time to see what works best or what kind of design you could get with the tips. So now I'm just going to be adding in the icing into the piping bag, which also came in the cake decorating box. They are reusable, and I think it's pretty good because the tip fits in perfectly. I didn't have to cut anything. It fits like a glove. So now I'm going to be putting the piping bag in a mug. I'm basically just turning it over so it will allow me to add in the icing so that I get that nice ombre look, which I think I really like doing. I did do that with the cake that I baked recently, and it worked out really well. So I think this is my method that I'm gonna stick to whenever I want to mix the icing. Say if I'm just using 1 icing, this process is not necessary, but because I'm using 3 different colors, I will be using white as well. I have to do this so that it gives me more room just to add in the icing properly, so it doesn't just mix together fully, but kind of have a separate separate color when it's coming out, and then when you pipe it, which you'll see me doing, you will see the effect that you get from doing the icing like this. So yeah guys, I'm just adding in all the colors. Now I'm going to be adding in some white as well, just to kind of mix in the colors together better, and I'm putting that in the middle. Once I get that all in, you are going to squeeze the icing all the way down to the end. I will be testing it out to see what the icing looks like using this tip that I chose. It's like the star tip. I don't know what the number is because this one didn't come with numbers, but they do have some that has numbers. I was watching a couple of YouTube videos as well, and I noticed that the ones that the YouTubers, the professional bakers use, it did have numbers on each of the tips, so you could differentiate what tip you're using and what the name of the tip is. But this one didn't come with it, and I'm alright with that because I could try them out and then I'll know which one I like. So now I'm trying out this one, and it's actually really pretty. I like this one so much. I'm actually going to be using this one to make like little flowers. So let's try. I also used a round tip, and that one was okay. It wasn't what I wanted, but I found another way how to elevate this one as well. So I'm just doing about 4 of these with this design, actually 5 of these in this larger tip design, and this one just basically gives like the round spirals. It doesn't give you that rosette or rose look. It just gives you that nice plump flush icing look, if that is something in the baking world. I don't know. I just thought it matches with what I did in this design, guys. And then I did get some waffle flowers, and these are edible flowers. I got these at Party City. See what I told you? I'm gonna elevate it, and I'm just basically just popping in those flowers into the on top of the icing, just so that it gives it a nice finish. So it's the ombre icing topped off with some roses. Now I'm also going to be doing the other design. This one is more of like a, you could use this tip to make like a rose looking design, and I really like this one. I think this one will be my go-to for making cupcakes or any kind of rose design for my cake. It's really pretty. And next time when I do make it, I am going to fully cover the cupcake tops and just make it flush. But I am going to be adding these into some cupcake holders, mermaid theme, which is what my daughter wanted for her birthday. So yeah, I really enjoy doing this. I think it's so therapeutic. So just yeah guys, if you're ever bored and you want to try making cupcakes, because a lot of times I go to the supermarket and they're so expensive. It's just like $2 for one cupcake, and this is like literally I made how much did I make? I made about 16 cupcakes, and that was $1.97 for the box of cupcake, $1.97 for one jar of icing. The food coloring I had already, so it was just a matter of mixing it out on the icing. And the piping bags, I paid $21 for it, but this is a lifetime thing, right? So now when I want to do my icing of my cupcakes, I could do it myself, and I can also make my own cupcakes, and I think they look really good, guys. What do you think? So these are the cupcake holders that I purchased. I also got these on Amazon, and they have quite a few different cupcake holders. I thought this one was perfect because it fits the theme perfectly. So I am going to be adding all my cupcakes in. So another thing that I would do differently is actually put the cupcakes in the cupcake holder first, then icing it. Because when I was putting them in, I noticed some of the icing were getting on my fingers, and I didn't really want to smudge the icing, so I had to be really careful while adding them into the cupcake holder. But overall, it turned out really pretty. I'm so proud of myself, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me making this video. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.